It's 6:13. San Diego City Council members will talk trash today. At 2 this afternoon, the City Council's Natural Resources and Culture Committee will discuss a plan to reduce the amount of waste that goes into landfills in San Diego. They want to use recycling and other programs to do that. Now, the city is proposing the Zero Waste Initiative because the Miramar landfill is running out of space. The state is also requiring that 75% of waste be diverted from landfills by 2020.
I'm Cameron Boltusi with what's happening today. Interim San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria and local leaders will reveal their plans to make Balboa Park more green. At 10:30 this morning, they will announce their goal to make 7 more buildings at the park sustainable. The Natural History Museum was the first back in 2009. Now their goal is to expand the green program to 10 buildings by the 2015 centennial celebration. So far, the program has saved more than $1 million in energy use at Balboa Park every year. Bill?
Cameron, thank you. 14 minutes after. New this morning, a former councilman from the Southern California city of Moreno Valley faces a lengthy prison term for accepting the largest bribe ever taken by a public official. Marcelo Coe pleaded guilty to taking $2.3 million from an undercover officer who was posing as a real estate broker. It was captured, as you see, on surveillance video. Coe is going to be sentenced next month.
Well, for the very first time since narrowly escaping a terror attack on a mall in Kenya, a survivor from San Diego sat down at 10 News for her first local TV interview. Elaine Dang says she was at the Westgate Mall in Nairobi to judge a children's cooking competition when terrorists took over. Dang shared what she first thought during the chaos.
I knew something really bad was happening. I unzipped my bag to grab my phone, and I was actually planning on calling my sister to tell her that I loved her and then to just hang up the phone because I thought, I don't know what's happening, but something is happening.
Well, Dang says she played dead for a while, then later joined other survivors and ran outside. Right now, she's left with shrapnel scars, nerve damage, and raw emotions.
I think it's less about me and it's more about Kenya and the fact that, you know, there's hatred and these things are happening. When I see, you know, how civilians came in and helped each other and the amazing community that came out of this, I also, you know, get very emotional from joy and from the fact that humanity could be so beautiful.
If you want to see the full interview with Elaine Dang, just go to 10news.com, click on the story, which is on our homepage.
16 after 6. New this morning, a flesh-eating drug known on the streets as crocodile, K-R-O-K-O-D-I-L, may have caused the deaths of 2 men in Oklahoma. The men died last year, but their families are now saying the men took that drug, which is made from over-the-counter pills containing codeine. Then it's mixed with iodine, gasoline, paint thinner, or alcohol. Crocodile first became popular in Russia because it was so difficult to get heroin there.
We just checked, and authorities have not yet identified the man who was killed while trying to run across the 163 freeway in Mission Valley. Car hit him about 7:30 last night near the 8 East. You can see what happened to the car. The CHP says the victim may have been homeless. No one else was hurt.
Well, it's 24 hours away, but right now people are already lining up for tomorrow's 99-cent store grand opening in Ramona. Why? Well, the first 9 people in line will get to buy a 40-inch flat-screen TV for 99 cents. The next 99 customers in line will be able to buy a scooter for only 99 cents. Now, this new 99 cents only store is on Main Street in Ramona, right in the main thoroughfare. The doors are going to open at 8 tomorrow morning, and they're already lining up.
It's going to be a long line. So a Wisconsin couple is relieved to be waking up in their warm home this morning after being stuck in sub-zero temperatures for 6 days. Mark and Christine Wathke's bone-chilling ordeal began October 28th when they left Yellowstone National Park. Look how happy they are to greet people. Their car got stuck on a snow-covered road, which had been closed because of the treacherous conditions. Now, on Monday, a rancher who ventured out on a snowmobile rescued the couple. Today on Good Morning America, that couple shares what they had to do to survive.
Man, there's some joy there, I'll tell you what, 18 minutes after the hour. Robert, we have a little chilly this morning.
Not like that.
You can't even complain when it's like that.
I know. You know. Okay, Yellowstone, you talked about that. 20s for high temperatures today. We don't have any 20s for our morning chilly temperatures, but definitely chilly in a lot of spots. Look, we have clear skies across there in Mission Bay. Nice shot there from Catamaran Resort. We're seeing 40s and 50s for our coast and our valleys. Ramona is at 36 degrees, one of the coldest spots there. La Mesa's at 50. 52 for you in Poway, and Escondido at about 47. But keep in mind in Poway, there are some areas, especially the closer or the farther east you go from the 15, where they are in the upper 40s. Ridge of high pressure starting to build. It's keeping storms away from us. Clear skies for us here. And every time we have a ridge of high pressure that builds, especially if it's in the Great Basin, we get that offshore flow, northeast easterly flow. And you notice the arrows here. They are all coming from the east. Fairly light winds, but occasionally from time to time you do get some breezy conditions, 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusts about 25, but that's about it. Yes, it'll be dry, but with the recent rains, we're not expecting things to be pretty serious and critical out there for fires. So there is no advisory level or no advisories that have been issued by the National Weather Service. You look at our temperatures, they will be warming up, even getting an 80 there. So, hey, we're going to be pretty confident here that we'll get some 80s in the valleys today. Coast 7 days, 70s there today, tomorrow, and then cooling down Friday into the weekend into next week. Inland valleys, a couple of days of 80s, then 70s Friday through the weekend into Monday and Tuesday. All right, in about 10 minutes, your 10 News Day Planners. Here's Melissa now, 10 News Time Saver Traffic.
6:19, if you're getting ready to head out to go to work this morning, rest assured we have no crashes to hold you up right now. Closer look at the 52. For now, 52 is moving along nicely. 50, if you take it from the 125 over to the 5, lots of green there, 14-minute commute. Now, Officer Robert Catano helping us watch other areas. How are other freeways doing there?
Well, it's looking like a pretty good drive this morning with no significant slowing. We do have a closure to report. Westbound Governor right at the 805. Expect the number 2 lane to be closed today. Here's a live shot of the 5 right out Laurel Street. You can see both northbound and southbound lanes are all smooth sailing. Remember to hang up before you buckle up. I'm Officer Robert Catano with your 10 News Time Saver Traffic.
It is now 6:20. Some folks fed up with the stench.
Sometimes, literally, my guests have vomited here.
The economic toll, that businessman says the smelly La Jolla Cove is taking on businesses in that area.
And game change, Carlsbad decides not to enact a ban on pet stores. Why the city council reversed itself. You're watching 10 News, San Diego's news source.